Hey, you want the smoke? I got the smoke. Let's talk about it. All right, coming to you raw and uncut. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. All right, women's evolution. We know it's 5 days from today, and from the card, the way they have the card set up, looks like it's going to be a pretty good card. Now I can see on this card that there are 7 championship title matches on this card. More championships than it was on Night of Champions, where they only had two. They only had two championship matches, which was crazy. But anyway, this is for the women, and this is women's evolution. All right, this is the prediction. This is my prediction, and here we go. All right, the WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. Now we all know that Trish Stratus was handpicked by Tiffany Stratton. Okay, this match it ought to be a good match. I mean, I don't like the fact that they're both faces, fan favorites, and everything like that. Not sure what kind of what's going to be on the outcome. We know Tiffany is actually getting a little bit better in the ring as far as her performances are concerned. We know Trish, she's the GOAT and stuff. And we already know that she's good in the ring. So I'm not sure. I believe Trish may carry Tiffany in this match, but we'll see. But I'm going to say Tiffany Stratton will retain, the title and stuff, and then move on. The next match is Jade Cargill against Naomi. Now these matches I'm not saying that are in order, so that's I'm not reading them in order on how they're going to be as far as the PLE is going to be and how they have it situated. So I just have them written down randomly, and we're just going to go with the prediction like that. So we got Jade Cargill against Naomi. Now we know Naomi has been outright attacking Jade Cargill at every point and chance that she can get and stuff. Because I mean, you never forget about Elimination Chamber, how Jade Cargill beat the brakes off of Naomi, and then by Naomi winning the Money in the Bank, you know, I mean, has really really lifted Naomi up. I think she has gotten a lot better since she's won Money in the Bank, and she went heel. From that heel turn, it's a whole total different Naomi. So we know that Jade Cargill has one up on Naomi. So I think Naomi is going to go ahead and beat Jade Cargill at this point and stuff because she is, the Money in the Bank winner. And I don't see where there would be a disqualification or anything, interference or anything like that. Maybe we might see something of Bianca Belair may show up tonight. I mean, not show up that night on Evolution. Like I said, this is raw and uncut, so there's gonna probably be some stuff. But anyway, Naomi, I'm thinking is gonna win this match and stuff. I I believe she's gonna win it. And then I believe this may be the opening match, though. The battle royal, and of whoever's gonna be in the battle royal, I know tonight on NXT, Ava is supposed to announce the people that are gonna be in the battle royal and stuff like that. But whoever the winner is of the in that battle royal will get a chance to fight at the Clash in Paris for a title shot. So I'm not sure who's going to be in there. I mean, I know we know Ivory Niles is going to be in there. I know Nikki Bella, she's going to be in there. They've announced themselves to be in you know in the Royal Rumble. I mean the Battle Royal. But anyway, whoever the winner is, not sure who's going to be because I'm not sure who all is going to be in it. So I can't really say who may win it or not. But whoever the winner is does get that shot, at the Clash in Paris. Then we have the Women's Intercontinental Championship, which is a three-way triple threat with Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria, and Bayley. Now these three have definitely been going at it, since WrestleMania when Becky Lynch attacked Bayley, and Lyra Valkyria, she was there, but Bayley said that she wasn't there, to help her. So now Bayley and Lyra has actually been going at it, feuding with each other and stuff like that. Becky Lynch, she's she's the ring puller of all this and stuff. And I don't see where anything will change on this. I'm going to say Becky Lynch will retain the title, and hopefully down the road, she'll be defending it against somebody other than Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. We hope that that happens, because I'm tired of all these matches, not just, here with the women, but with the guys too. It just seems like every week you're seeing the same wrestlers wrestling against each other. We need something new. We need something new. Please, if you agree, please comment. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Okay, then we have the Women's World Championship, which is Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. And I'm sure that this one may be the main event. But anyway, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley have been going on after each other since November of last year. That belt between the two of them have changed a couple of times, and even with Bianca Belair with the triple threat match, and Io Sky, retaining the title and stuff like that. I mean, it's just been an ongoing thing with the same people, and I'm so tired of, that with the same people. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. So hopefully, if Io Sky retains, and I'm thinking that she may not, I think they might put this belt on Rhea Ripley. Where it may go from there, because actually, Io Sky has never had the opportunity or the chance to show, who she is as far as a champion and stuff. I mean, her title reigns have been the last time she had the title, man. It was it was it was crazy because now she was caught in between, you know, the you know Kabuki Warriors, the little it was just crazy for Io. She wasn't defending the title and stuff like that. She was more in tag team matches. I mean, she is probably one of the best in ring talents on the female roster in the WWE. I mean, it is crazy. And she's only defended this title once, and this is the second time here at Evolution. And if they take this title off of her, man, it is so crazy because it is just so crazy. I'm going to go ahead and just say Io Sky retains the title, and hopefully they can push her on to other matches and everything. Because if Rhea Ripley wins the title, then all it's going to do is put Io Sky right there with the Kabuki Warriors, taking them to the ring and all that stuff. That's boring. We don't want that. Let the Kabuki Warriors be the Kabuki Warriors and do their thing, you know. And Io Sky, let her do her thing because she is great. Not taking anything from Rhea Ripley because she's pretty decent in the ring. She cuts a halfway decent promo and stuff like that. But we need to see just different people coming after the titles. All of the titles is like the same people just keep coming after them, coming after them, keep coming after them. There's nothing different, you know. And all the talent that they have as far as the women division in the WWE. Come on, now this guy, man. Okay, let me go. Let me stop because I'm getting heated on that one. But anyway, the next one is the NXT Women's Championship with JC Jade and Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace is good. We know in TNA, she was a champion there. Jordan Grace is a powerhouse. She's had some good matches, in the WWE on the main roster. Um, but is she will she carry the NXT title the way it should be? Because I'm really blown by the fact that JC Jade beat Stephanie Valkyria um, for the NXT title. I knew Stephanie was going to move up to the main roster, but I didn't think she was going to drop the belt to JC Jane. JC Jane is okay, but she is not that caliber, you know, woman. I would have had them drop that title on Kalani Jordan. She would have been a better champion. Now, if you agree, please subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. Let me know if you agree or disagree. But I think that Kalani Jordan would have been a much better NXT champion than JC Jane, and she would have delivered more great matches and defended the title, on mostly maybe a weekly basis and stuff like that. But then now we come down to, and I think the winner of that's going to be JC Jane, because I don't think hmm, Jordan Grace is. I don't know. It's difficult to see where they have her or what they're going to be doing with her and stuff. She is a powerhouse, so we'll just see. But I'm just going to go ahead and say JC Jane will retain as NXT Women's Champion. Then we have the Fatal Four Way. We have Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, which like to call them Blissful Flair. We have Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, who are the tag team champions. We have Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors. And then we have Sol Ruka and Zarya. Um, man, this is going to be a good match. It should be good because all of these ladies here are good. So I would think that if this is written well and how it goes, I believe Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez would retain and keep the tag team titles and defend separately against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Now, I don't know where that's going to go with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. I mean, it could end up any kind of way. I have no idea how this is going to go and stuff because, Charlotte said that she doesn't really need any friends and stuff. And then Charlotte could be the one that stabbed Alexa in the back. We'll see how that goes down the road. But if they're tag team champions, they could be a really good tag team and could really do some good stuff as far as the WWE is concerned with those titles and stuff. But then I ain't gonna knock out the Oscar and Kairi Sane either because the Kabuki Warriors they've been they were tag team champions and but I don't see Soruko or Zarya um, winning. They're just there in the they're just there in the match. I believe one of them of the teams they're going to be somebody Soruka or Zarya, probably Zarya because she's not champion. Soruka is the champion there on NXT, the Intercontinental. I mean, champion there on Soruka. What is that championship? I can't. International Championship or Intercontinental, something like that title. But anyway, I believe Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez will retain. Later on down the road, they'll have Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, in a tag match for the belts, and then that's probably when the belts will change hands, or it could be Oscar and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors. On this one, it's a toss-up. I mean, Roxanne Perez just joined them because Liv Morgan is hurt and stuff. Liv Morgan is out of it. She won't be back for another few months and stuff. And then hopefully, whatever happens with that, that's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. So I'm thinking that Liv, when she comes back, Liv might end up coming back as a face because I believe her and Roxanne Perez are gonna have some battles. But with that, that's the predictions that I have as far as the women's evolution is concerned. Again, as my recap, I have Tiffany Stratton retaining the belt, the women's championship. I have Naomi, defeating Jade Cargill. Props to the woman who wins the battle royal. The Women's Intercontinental Championship, I have Becky Lynch retaining that. The Women's World Championship, I hope Io Sky keeps the belt because this will be her second title defense since she's had the belt. The NXT Women's Championship, Jacy Jayne is probably going to keep that. And then on the Fatal 4-Way match, tag team match, I think Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez will keep that. Stay tuned because it's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. There could be some surprises. I think Bianca Belair is going to show up at Evolution. You know, uh, I think that's going to probably be one of the things that actually highlight something. They could, they could throw in somebody, different. I think Bianca Belair probably is going to be in that battle royal and probably be the one that win it. I don't know, but you heard it here. I could be wrong, but please subscribe, like, share, leave a comment, and let me know. All right, that's it for the recap. Thank you for listening and stuff. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. God bless. Deuces, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.